Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the fourth episode of the Unscripted Saturday Night Thoughts podcast. Today we have our first guest on the show, friend, Cynthia.
Friend.
Hello.
Yep.
She's just someone we met on the street yesterday. What the hell do you mean?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, I got kidnapped.
She's in my basement. Ryan, her cash, it's not.
We're actually paying her $200 per second to be here right now.
Yeah.
Ignore her profile picture.
No,
It's
I
all
think
their
it's a
profile
great
picture.
profile picture.
No, it's a weird profile picture.
No?
Is my profile picture a weird profile picture? Though?
Yours is a normal main character. Hers is a violent vampire.
Nobody that's not into anime knows what Mob Psycho is. You know, nobody.
Well, I'm just a cat. I don't know what a mob psycho is. I've never watched The 100. Both of those statements aren't true. I'm sorry. Just so you know, guys, when you say mean things to me, this is who you're hurting.
This is who you're hurting.
This is who you're saying mean things to. I'm just a little guy.
Because every single profile picture is the actual person. You should 100% trust all people.
I saw
online.
What's that guy's name again? Oh yeah, I saw Beethoven the other day on Twitter. It's funny.
Beethoven, yeah.
Beethoven, yeah. Me English.
Isn't he dead?
That's the joke, yeah. That nobody online is their profile picture.
The second joke here is that wait, what do you want to be called? Moonlight?
I don't know. Anything?
You don't mind your name?
I mean, I think I introduced her as Cynthia.
Okay, Cynthia. The joke here is that Cynthia is actually a level 10 piano person. Did I say piano person?
Yeah.
Player.
Piano person. She is a piano.
Yes, she knows Beethoven. I don't. I can't pronounce his name.
Beethoven.
Thanks for correcting me. So, introduce yourself. What do you do? What's your job? How much do you make per year? What's your family situation? What's your current marital status? And what's your social security number?
What is your exact address?
Sorry, me?
Well.
Okay, yeah. Can you repeat all those questions?
I don't remember.
Introduce yourself. What do you do? What are your interests?
No, interests. I don't give a shit. What's your job? How much do you make?
Okay.
Oh yeah, job. How much I make? I'm a stay-at-home daughter.
Sick. That's my favorite job. I'm a stay-at-home son.
So you just fucking lied to me right there.
I make like 200 a year, I guess, from this.
200 a year.
Yeah, from like birthdays and like Christmases and stuff.
It's fucking. I make 200 a day. Holy shit.
Yeah, it doesn't pay well. I'll be quitting soon.
Stay at home. Oh yeah, you go to uni.
How have you guys' week's been?
Awful.
Awful.
I laughed because I knew the answer to that.
Right now we're in the middle of like the most stressful part of our school year, and it's really rough right now. I still have like 3 summatives to do, and like there's like a week and a half left.
Yeah. We're not going to be able to do a podcast episode next week because we have exams.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh. That's fun. Probably not the next
Thought
week.
you dropped out of high school?
Oh, yeah. That's why you saw me today. That's why on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped out because I want to pursue my goals in life. I just want to be a little guy. Just a cat.
You just want to be a little guy. Yeah, you have no real goals. You flip-flop every other week.
Yeah. I definitely didn't say something about software engineering in the previous episode. I just want to be...
Oh, yeah, I forgot to watch the previous episode.
No, that's one of the worst episodes so far.
Big fan. I mean, I liked the WikiHow portion.
The WikiHow portion. Oh, yeah. We are going to do that. Oh, yeah.
You have articles prepared?
And Cynthia doesn't know about this. It's going to be fun.
I don't know about what?
The WikiHow article game.
You'll find out.
That we didn't steal from another podcast. Ben, cue the non-citation because we didn't steal.
You want me to actually
Yeah,
talk about which podcast. Okay, the Chocolate Sandwich Podcast is the podcast we got the idea from.
we didn't get the idea.
Yeah, we didn't get the idea from. I'm sorry.
That's what we're crediting. Thanks, guys. I mean, sorry for not taking it. So, our first topic, since everybody here is seemingly knowledgeable on psychology, these two take human development together, and I took psychology last year. So, I'm basically a psychologist, certified.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Not a lot of people know about cognitive dissonance. What do you have to say about this?
I think that's a pretty common concept, cognitive dissonance, like the idea of your actions not aligning with your words.
I mean, yeah, but I think not that many people know the significance of it exactly. I don't know.
They might not be able to like see it in everyday social interaction. But
I think it's pretty important because initially when we learned about it in psychology, I was like, for real? That's pretty cool. I was like, no, that's kind of fucked up. Cynthia, input?
Can you hear me typing?
No.
Okay, because that was me searching up what cognitive dissonance is.
oh.
Yeah, so Benny.
I'm glad we only have experts on the podcast. I mean, to be fair, you did kind of just spring the topic up on it.
Yeah, no, I literally just saw a Reddit post with it, and I was like, huh. Because it's talking about certain people talking about how they don't believe in current day medicine, but then they end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
And talking about how it's different for them, their exception. They'll just testify in their head. People's ashes.
So is it like a difference between what they say and what they do, kind of?
Yeah, it's hypocrisy, basically.
Okay. I think I actually mentioned it in a previous English essay.
You just forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you forget like 98% of what you learn in school anyway, so.
Yeah.
What? You guys forget? Holy shit.
New concept to Janelle.
Is that why people get bad grades? In
Yeah.
like, bio and stuff?
Yeah, that's why I'm failing school.
Yeah, Cynthia, with her insanely high 20 average, is failing school. I think failure is just a concept. I think you can just fail and still pass. I don't know. Have you tried?
Yeah, that's what I did last year.
What did you do last year exactly? Please, detail.
Me?
Yes.
Well, I slept a lot.
Base.
Actually, no, I didn't. That's just my go-to answer.
Okay.
Thanks for not.
I just say I did nothing.
Yeah.
Last year was interesting because everybody said it's grade 11 grades that matter the most, but then you get to grade 12. Everyone's like, oh, they judge your university applications based on your grade 12 grades.
Bro, okay. I swear to God, like I don't know if this is just me that observed this concept, but like every single grade, the grade after it is always more important. Yeah. Like it's like, oh, when you're in elementary school, you're like middle school is when it starts getting important, and then when you're in middle school, it's like just wait until high school, and now that we're in high school, it's like wait until grade 11, grade 12, and now that we're here, it's like university. I mean, actually, no, a lot of people agree that like grade 12 is the most important. But,
yeah, that's just the like end.
It just kept on getting pushed back.
My parents just fucking lied to me. Like, grade 11.
It's actually been different for me.
Sorry?
It's actually been different for me. I'm told every year that my grades matter.
I mean, yeah.
So I was like, I was in like grade 1. My mom's like, they're going to look at these grades when you're trying to go into uni.
Which is just a lie, by the way. Just completely a lie.
Yeah, obviously.
One thing I gotta be grateful as far as that the American system for calculating like grades and stuff is just once you mess up, you're done. That's it.
Oh,
it's kind of impossible to recover after that.
Sick.
But they're also allowed to get extra credit.
Yeah, that's why you have kids with 101% averages.
Yeah. I know a guy online who has, I think his average is 104%. But he didn't know the slang terms for genitalia until like a week ago.
Sick. How old is he?
16.
Did he not just go to sex education? Like,
he skipped
in middle school and stuff?
He dropped it for advanced physics.
He's doing math harder than I can even like ever do. And then right after, someone sends an emoji and he always just names the emoji.
Socially inept. It's nerds exactly. Like that. It's alright. You gotta treat them with care, otherwise they break.
He is like 3 messages away from being like kicked out of the server.
Why? Is he just like annoying? Or?
Well, imagine if someone is trying to talk about sensitive matters, and then someone's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and sends us heart, and then right after he'll reply heart.
Oh.
With like an exclamation mark too. It's like,
well, like if there's no malice behind it, then like it's not. It doesn't really matter. Like you just have to tell it to him that like you just don't do that.
True, but someone's like, "My dad died."
What the fuck did I laugh? I'm sorry.
I was laughing at you laughing. I was like, what?
Continue, Cynthia. I'm sorry.
I wish that wasn't an actual scenario, but like someone's family member did actually die, and we were sending her like condolences and all. Mm-hmm. And he just replies with the name of the emoji that someone sent.
Well, I mean, if he's never been told like to not like what to do and what not to do on social media, then he's just not gonna learn.
No, he's been told twice.
He's been told? Okay, never mind. I take back everything I said. You're right.
Yeah, Ben, you're like one thing I do notice is like a lot of times I try to justify something like in a good way. Like that's a good assumption. You make good assumptions about people. And then like me or Cynthia were just correct. You're like, oh, and you're like, oh, okay, my bad. I was just fucking wrong.
I don't know who taught him, but he also recently started using the term baby girl. And he used it like in every sentence.
Right? Okay.
I'm wondering if he's a bit like maybe mentally slow.
I'm not sure. I know that there's like a lot of people that have like undiagnosed like mental stuff. So maybe that's the case. I don't want to make any assumptions, of course. But.
Right, but does it get that bad?
Does what get that bad?
It could. I don't see why not. People just once you're over the internet, that's when like people lose all social like understanding and concepts. Like we have a friend. Let's call him Moose Knuckles. All of you know him. All of you.
Oh,
there's 2
yes. Yeah.
Like in person, he's just a polite guy. Mostly like he's.
Yeah, he's actually super nice.
He is.
Yep, he is.
You see, you're surprised because you only ever met him online.
Yeah.
It's like 2 different people.
Online, he's just an asshole. He's just a straight up fucking asshole. That's it. He's just a bad person. But in real life, he's just genuinely good-hearted. That's what makes it so fucking hard with him. I cannot stand him online. I cannot. But in real life, I'll hang out with him.
I think I've never met him.
Abu is also like that. Yeah. I used one guy's username. Now I'm just going straight for the other guy's name. No, Abu changes his username too much for me to actually remember it.
Just call him XYZ.
Oh, right now he's WTF question mark. Before he was Gur with exactly 13 R's after the G.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to invite someone to a Minecraft match? Because you have to type out their full username. That's how I remember it's 13.
Copy paste.
I'm not gonna just have it copy pasted the whole time.
I mean, copy paste. Just copy pasted right there. It would be easier than typing out all 13 letters. Going back on the topic of like this was a while ago, but going back on the topic of like school systems being different, I recently learned that the Canadian school system is super accelerated in high school compared to other countries. Like I learned concepts in middle school that like my parents who are Chinese, like they're like I learned that in like grade 4, grade 5, and then calculus and all the stuff that we're doing in grade 12, they learn in university. So like there's a huge gap. We do so much stuff in our high school. I don't know why.
That is something I've also heard. It's just that, like, I'm not from Canada. I grew up differently, and when I came, I did not have to study until grade 10. And just I came here when I was in I came here from grade 2. Then I skipped grade 3, and I went straight to grade 4. And because of that, there's I still didn't study. Like everything I knew from then, I had get me all the way through high school to grade 10 without studying.
Yeah. Like middle school to like the early years of high school are so easy, and then it just all implodes on you, the difficulty. It's like they're trying to sabotage this. Fuck.
It's like, oh, it's easy time. Oh. I have to say though, elementary schools here are just fun, honestly. I gotta be honest. But that takes away from our time in high school. A lot of people ask like stuff like, "Oh, why are kids these days so depressed and whatever?" It's like the easiest. There's a clear, obvious answer. You search up, "School makes me."
School makes me, and then the first 10 answers.
It's just depressed, and it's just
the easiest Google feud ever.
School makes me want to cry, feel like a failure, feel worthless, hate life, depressed.
Oh, I got school makes me feel meme.
Feel meme?
Yeah.
It's a meme.
Feel meme. M-E-M-E. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's probably, I don't know.
It's a meme.
Oh, it's
dumb shit.
It's like self-referencing.
What the fuck is self-referencing?
Referring to itself.
Context.
Cynthia talked to you like you were 4.
Context. Cynthia.
Okay, so it says the school makes me feel meme, right? And what you just told us was to search up school makes me feel, right? And it's referring to that action in itself.
Go kill yourself.
Great argument, Jamel.
You asked me.
The words of somebody who knows he's lost.
I don't lose. We only win. If I lose, we cut it out. We're gonna cut this out in the editing. I'm editing this. Oh no! Wait, am I?
Yes, you are.
No, you're not. I'm editing it.
You're editing it?
Yeah.
You and what software?
MacBook.
My favorite editing software.
I don't know. I'll use the Notes app.
Whoa. Do you know that a video feature? Shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, today's 12. I'm just gonna stay up till tomorrow.
That's
and then
such
completely ruin your sleep schedule for the next 4 weeks.
You say it like it's not ruined already.
Okay. Well, you don't want to make it worse.
You do realize there's one person in this call that I talked to at fucking 4 a.m. But not these days. It's like 1.
Ben?
I had to.
You dipshit.
Me?
Yeah.
After the winter break, I started going to sleep at 12.
Okay, then I'm gaslighting myself. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's you.
I had to do, I don't know if this is a universal experience, but I had to do the thing where I just had 0 hours of sleep just to make it so that I can sleep at a regular time tomorrow. Like, screw up your sleep schedule intentionally so bad so that you can fix it the next day.
Oh, that's like...
You did what?
That's like Abu.
Yeah, Abu does that as well. It's where you don't sleep for an entire night, so the next day you're so tired that you just sleep at a normal time and you fall asleep instantly. And then your sleep schedule is fixed.
Fixed.
Fixed in quotations, and then you stay up till 4 a.m. the next day.
We have a friend, Abu. He basically... his like sleeps changes by an hour. So like he'd go to sleep at 1 a.m. one day, and then he'd wake up at 12. 12 p.m. I had to get that right. Okay. 12 p.m. and the next day he'll wake up at 1 p.m. and the next day he'll wake up at 2 p.m. and then 3 p.m. It works out. Some days he'll wake up normally, and other days he'll wake up at 11 p.m. It's honestly, I respect it. Imagine not giving a shit. Like, I have a life. I can't do that at the moment. How about you, Sim? I know you're not busy at all. And you definitely
the fact that I'm on here probably means I don't have a life either.
Wow, okay. That hurts my feelings.
Oh no.
I hate you. Did you know that?
I just got a jump scare.
What happened?
You know the person I was talking about who might be a bit mentally slow before?
Yes. Yeah. Mentally slow with a 104 average.
He randomly sends stuff like "pets you, girl."
Whoa, that's so. I got creeps. I got Hebrew.
It's girl with a U as well.
Cynthia. Cynthia. Are you slow?
Yes. Wait, in what way?
Just answered yes. Understanding the question. You know, teachers in school say to always read the full question before you start answering. I feel like you would have failed that.
I actually did. Like, I got a test back in like data management, and the teacher basically cried for me on one of the questions.
What? Okay.
Because it's basically one of those like, there's multiple parts to it. There's like part A, B, and C, and then part B and C means you have to do the entire kind of process in A. But for A, I only wrote the answer, and then for B and C, I did the process. So he's like, I really want to give you the mark for the process because technically I know you know it.
Yeah.
You just didn't write it.
Goddamn. I mean, that is different, I think, than just...
Oh, no, it's because... No, the question said to show the process.
Okay, you're just stupid. I'm sorry.
I have reading comprehension problems only in math tests.
Yeah, I get it. It pisses me off when, like, in chemistry it happened quite a bit because of how weirdly the questions were worded. I would lose marks because I just didn't understand the English. I thought I did. Oh yeah, you don't have chem this year. I hate you. Both of you don't have chem, or any sciences for that matter.
I dipped out of sciences like 2 years ago.
Then you're never gonna be an electrical engineer this way.
Unfortunate.
Cynthia, you're never gonna be a physicist or a chemist or a biologist this way.
Oh no.
Didn't you tell me your dream was to be a marine biologist like Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No, I was gonna be a chemical engineer.
Question, what the fuck do chemical engineers do?
I don't know.
You're typing.
They use principles of chemistry, physics, mathematics, biology, and economics to efficiently use, produce, design, transport, and transform energy and materials.
Bro, I hate job descriptions so much. Like they always give you the least specific answer ever in the most amount of words.
Okay, basically chemical plants.
Like
factories?
Yeah, factories.
Oh, I thought you meant plants. Like tomato plants.
Jamil, this is why...
I'm gonna get valedictorian. I'm getting valedictorian.
This is why you're not doing so well on those chemistry tests.
It's the English that bothered me there, okay? You're gonna use plants. I'm gonna think plants. You get me? Like, goddamn.
Well, plant is like it's such a common word used like in chemistry, and everybody knows what I mean.
Yeah, for plants. Dipshit. What the fuck you want?
Plants, I see plants in my room every day, and I don't think that plant.
Hey. That's because you hate plants, I guess.
I don't hate them. I love them a lot.
I know.
They don't like me, though. They always die on me.
I guess they can't. I guess they're dying to leave you.
They are.
Such a good joke. Can we have comedy gold over here? Is this a comedy podcast now?
I don't know what this podcast is. It's just us talking.
Us? It's just me. You guys don't exist. Just me sitting in my room, talking to an empty Discord call. And the voice in my head responding. That they're there. Please talk. I'm actually going insane.
Hi. Yeah.
Cynthia? Holy shit, you're real. You're real.
Oh my god, I just submitted a uni application thing.
Just?
And
Continue.
Supplementary.
Yeah.
I sent it like a few hours ago. Actually, not even a few, like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
And then one of my references just told me, hey, know that I have responded. They've already asked for the reference.
That is insane.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, Ben, did you have to get references?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we applied to easy stuff. I do have a lot of options for references because of stuff I've done. Most of my teachers are willing to. Cynthia, want to go to MIT with me? It's like
we're both not doing it.
Speak for yourself. God damn.
What would you apply to in MIT? You know?
Music theory.
Maybe you can get in if you apply for music theory.
I don't think I can. I've never done music in my life.
I can apply for music theory.
Yeah, you'd probably get in. If you could actually have any job, like without, like the studying needed for it, I guess, or just genuinely whatever job, what would you actually have?
CEO of a big company, does that count? Or do you want like actual jobs that like you can go to?
I mean, I guess don't go for the money ones because that's obvious. Just like if you actually had to do something like every day, I don't know, something that you'd enjoy, what would you like pick? Don't worry about the money aspect.
I mean, I think I like my previous answer to this was like a professional sports player because I really enjoy playing basketball.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
And stressful as shit.
Yeah, it is stressful, but like it would be the type of thing where like you can have fun, you can make money, and you can like leave a legacy, and I think that's really cool.
Cynthia?
Probably teaching.
Damn. Oh yeah, you told me about this before.
That was the career I was originally going for, but honestly, when I thought about it, it was like, I don't know.
Yeah, you hate poor people.
It would be. My mom pointed out that it would be a waste. So.
Why would it be a waste?
Because I mean, you know, even though I have a 20% average, I do like try a lot in school.
Yeah.
And she's like, within 20% average like mine, it's kind of a shame to go into teaching.
Yeah, 20% average, too high.
I've had that thought too, but like I've realized that like I don't know, like if I enjoy something, then it doesn't really matter. Like if I can do more or do things that are harder. But that's just me personally.
Well, it was kind of just like an extra reasoning on top because I don't know. I can't just look at a job and be like, oh yeah, I want to do that for the rest of my life. So I'm going to go into it because first off, all of the
teachers don't know.
And all of the teachers I've talked to, they're always a double income household. And I don't think that's going to happen for me.
Okay. Okay, Cynthia. Thanks for the input.
And also, there's a lot of like after hours works. So.
After hours. Oh yeah, you really don't like the idea of working outside of working time.
I mean, sure. I can and I will, but I do want a bit of time to myself. I don't know.
Oh, really? Whoa.
Yeah.
That's so special. You're special on the head.
Then there's the bad pay and then the technically unpaid hours outside of work.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, there's like, I'm spending so much time and effort into my average.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Let's see.
Oh, and it's really expensive too.
Really?
Is it expensive to be a teacher?
Because you have to go to teachers college after.
I see.
Yeah.
And my mom doesn't want to send me to like. My mom doesn't want to send me to like a bad one, or not bad, but like a really, really average one, I guess. Because Asian parents.
You're Asian?
No. I'm a tree.
Trees can still be Asian. Are you being racist?
I'm an aquatic tree.
They can still be Asian, dipshit.
No, I'm Pacific.
They can be Asian.
Are you assuming I'm Asian now?
Why are we debating about the race of trees? Let's move on to the next topic.
No. Me personally, I mean, obvious, if you knew me at all. Cynthia, guess.
A predator?
The fuck? Job. I think that fits. That's more of Ben's thing, I think. I think
what are you talking about right now?
No, like, the entire way back home on the bus, he wouldn't stop talking about predators.
No, it's a different context. You're talking about Blue Lock. Like, the manga.
Okay.
That doesn't make it better, honestly.
Are there predators in Blue Lock? I haven't read the manga.
There's a guy who calls himself the Predator King.
Okay.
And he has something called the Predator Eye.
Okay, that's just that. It's not weird unless you make it weird. You know?
He was making it weird.
No, it's Blue Lock gets so intense. Like the main character, like after Baru, that's his name. After Baru used his Predator Eye on the main character, the main character goes,
"That asshole devoured me."
That asshole devoured me. That's what the fuck. What kind of language is that? You can't blame me. You can't.
That is a rather interesting dialogue choice, to be fair.
Have you read Blue Lock?
Me? No, I haven't.
It's like 10 out of 10, honestly.
Really?
It is fun. It is fun. Yes.
The dialogue.
I really like Haikyuu, which is also like a sport.
It's not Haikyuu.
It's not like Haikyuu.
No.
Haikyuu is great, of course. Cynthia, you failed to fucking guess, and please don't say Predator again. Me and Cynthia are the same age. Ben is actually older than us.
Yeah.
Ben is the Predator.
By a whole couple months.
Entire month older than me. Ben, how about you? Can you guess?
Pimp.
Fuck. I hate you both. Cynthia's probably like searching up what a pimp is. Are you actually?
I was trying to swallow water.
Oh.
Wait, you're drinking water?
Yeah.
How dare you drink water?
No, she typically does it. I'm not joking. I know.
Yeah.
This is like a rare moment. I wish I was in her walls with a camera. Wait, no. This is why she calls me. Okay.
That's why I call you.
Okay, that's on me. That's on me.
That did.
Okay. Director, dipshits. Holy I thought that would be the most obvious sense. Wow.
Oh.
I'm directing a movie right now. It's going to be available on the YouTube channel, by the way. You should check it out. In a few months. Not a few months, like 3 weeks.
In a few months, yeah.
I love Comtech. It's the only class that I genuinely feel excited to go to. You know, teachers doing something insane when you walk into a class?
Yeah, that's incredibly rare. That's only happened like a couple times ever. And it's never happened for like a full semester.
Yeah, no, you'd have like some projects that are like fun. But then like, you're done. Communications tech. Greatest thing ever.
Have fun, you won't have it. Have fun, you won't have it next semester.
Yep. And still have writer's craft. Gotcha.
Are you in English? Are you an English fan, Joel?
Let me explain context. Cynthia really wanted to get into writer's craft. That was her goal for like high school. Like basically her class that she wanted. That's why she entered high school. That's why she still hasn't dropped it. And she didn't get it.
I wanted to grade 9.
I know. I'm sorry.
Was there just not enough space in the class?
My math, writer's craft, and economics were all in the same period.
Oh.
So she physically couldn't take it. Not because of this lack of spot. So I got... So, screw you. I'm sorry. I'm not. I am. I really am. I hate writing. Why did I take writer's craft?
I'm gonna tell the teacher bad things about you, and she's gonna mark you poorly.
Fuck.
You're gonna fail writer's craft.
Opposite of a reference.
No. Writer's craft. The reason I took it is because I wanted to get better at writing. So I wanted to take it this semester. So next semester when I had English, I'd be a better writer. But guidance counselor decided she hated me and then gave me English this semester. So I'm just going to take writer's craft for no reason next time.
God damn.
Was...
I don't think it would help you that much, though, because it's like creative writing and it's also in groups.
Damn it. I'm going to hang out with English majors? Fuck. That sounds...
I know some people taking writer's craft.
Are they good people?
I don't know what that means.
That's a no. That's a hard no. That's a Jamil, you're gonna have a bad time.
Oh, I know one person who might be taking it. You would have so much fun with her.
Oh no. I'm scared. I'm like shivering.
You've had a class with her before.
Huh?
Okay, that actually doesn't narrow anything down.
I've had a lot of classes with a lot of people.
I don't want to be too specific considering who might be watching this.
There's 3 people that watch my podcast. But it's fine.
I'll just call her C.
C. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dropping it. I'm gonna have a second spare next time. In my spare, can I come to your class?
No.
Please?
I don't know if she's taking it, though.
Oh, okay.
I know she was debating it. There's a high chance she did, because she likes writing.
You. Sorry, I just have hate for anyone that likes anything.
Okay.
I think, as humans, your purpose in life should be just give up and just survive. Why are you trying to live? Like, what kind of loser does that? The point of money is to get a job, make money, and die. Thoughts?
No, it was actually like a practice uni question. Like, what is your purpose in life?
That's serious.
And then it was followed by, what's your favorite color?
Oh, sick. The complete tunnel with that.
What's your purpose in life? Holy shit. Imagine someone asks you that on the bus. Actually, I'm going to do that. Next week when you're on the bus soon, I'm going to ask someone that right in front of you. If they answer wrong, we're going to jump them, okay?
What does wrong mean?
If they have a will to live, you test it.
Yeah. people should live on their knees and die on their knees.
Okay, calm down. Oh yeah. I think he asked me, what was the question again? Oh yeah, would you rather die on your knees or die standing?
What? It doesn't, like, how do I die? Is the most important part of that question.
On your knees.
Oh, what is that? Like, I die from going on my knees? I just don't know what you mean.
I think it was supposed to be, would you rather, like, live on your knees or die standing? But he messed it up, so he said die for both.
On knees for both.
No.
Would you rather? Yeah, would you rather die on your feet than live on your knees? What's a decent quote talking about how people would live under oppression and stuff, and why it's worth dying for freedom and stuff. Which is interesting.
Sure.
What is the quote from?
God if I know. Cynthia. Are you searching it?
No.
Oh, okay. I've kind of been in a habit in this call for like 20 minutes. Let's search. Would you rather attributed to the Mexican Revolutionary?
Emiliano Zapata.
Yes.
I searched it.
Yeah. Really, you just come up with that at the top of your tongue. You're so smart, Cynthia. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Ow, I stabbed myself. Shit.
What? That's not something you do after clapping. Usually.
Ow.
Like how?
I was clapping with a knife in my hand. I was clapping.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not.
He's like, oh, gee, I'm so happy. Oh, what's that? My hand's gravitating.
No, so I was cleaning my keyboard because that's what normal people do.
Yeah.
And one of the things is this sharp metal like thing. It's like looks like a pen nib, and it's supposed to like help clean up stuff. I just stabbed myself just right on the palm while I was clapping. So this is your fault. You ruined my life. Comments?
Sorry.
Don't lie. I know you don't feel a single thing.
You're right.
You're hollow. There's nothing behind that. Behind those beautiful red eyes of yours. Frederick. That profile picture. I'm referring to the first.
Did you call him Frederick?
Freud. I don't know his name. I forgot.
Fred. Okay, Fred.
Fred. His name is Fred.
Let's just call me Fred from now on.
That's the Netflix version of the guy, like the English version.
Oh, y'all have the same essay. How'd you guys do on that?
What essay?
English.
And you don't have English this semester, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Fucking.
You told me like 500 English stories. I'm so dumb. Sorry.
I thought Ben was trying to like gaslight you for once.
No, I was just complete lapse.
Only I gaslight.
No.
Okay, fuck you.
Hey, how are you guys doing on the essay?
I'm almost done.
Nice.
Solid.
Did your teacher did the teacher also like extend it for you basically?
Yeah. Give us a minor extension. Like something's wrong when 80% of your class hasn't had an assignment. Like kids blame that on the students.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard my computer science teacher told us that apparently this is the least amount of time like school has had after winter break, like until the end of first semester.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Because like typically it's a similar amount of time, no? Because like second semester always starts at the same time, and winter break always kind of ends at the same time. So like
no, I don't know. It was just what my computer science teacher told us.
They were tripping. But at the same time, it feels like that. It does. I remember previous years.
It's because in English, they're cramming 3 major like assignments into 3 weeks.
3?
That's why. Yeah, 2. The summative, the exam, and the essay.
I mean, exam you don't prepare for. That's just
true, I guess. But
exam again?
Sorry?
I'm not going to give you the
No,
name.
what are we doing for the English exam?
It's like a reflection thing. I don't know.
Yes, on the essay you had
I said the name. The teacher said it was really easy. So.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hope it is.
Basically, you're gonna get your essay back that you did, today, and you're gonna get feedback on it, and you're gonna have to incorporate that feedback and just write a reflection on what you could have done better the next time you wrote that essay. That's it.
Okay.
You get 3 hours to do that.
I'm like really nervous about my like exams and summatives and stuff.
English is the one thing you don't have to worry about.
As we all are.
I'm only worried about math and physics.
I'm least worried about math.
Okay, nerd.
No, it's because.
Yes, I know how many hours you put in. You put in the work, you put in the hours, and you take what's yours.
Just stop.
Are we gonna get copyright striked for that?
Yeah, you're gonna get a copyright strike for the 3 seconds of you badly imitating the song.
I've seen worse copyright strikes. Okay, so
it's okay. It's okay. You did it so badly that they wouldn't want to claim that it even came from them.
Yeah.
I don't like how limited you are for like for example, if you're in like a solid 90s range, then there's less sort of acceptable marks for you than someone with like a 70.
Yep. I mean, you just put yourself up on a pedestal, so you really can't accept many results.
Yeah. It makes it more stressful.
Yeah, that's the case with like just everything. Like if you're the best basketball player on the planet, like you're gonna have higher expectations for yourself on a per game basis than someone who isn't.
True.
I'm the best basketball player on the planet. That's why I definitely made the team. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, let's play the WikiHow thing.
Yep.
Huh?
Do you want to explain it, Jamil? Or should I explain it?
Okay.
I know about WikiHow.
So basically, one of us, so someone is going to find a WikiHow article and read you the steps of the article.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to guess what the title of the article is.
Got it.
That's it.
Okay.
Now give me like 20 minutes.
Didn't you say you had articles prepared from last time?
You have to find it.
Okay.
Okay. I have one. It's not...
Okay, that's that's not a good sign.
How to laugh. How to sound like you're dying.
How to not give us anything to work with.
How to sound like a damsel in distress.
Are you gonna speak?
Okay.
You're just gonna sob the entire time.
Okay. Part 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Step 1. Think before you act. Step 2.
Okay.
Keep your body language approachable and gentle.
Consent.
Step 3. Be calm and patient.
How to not look like a creep? I don't know.
Step 4. Earn others' trust by being to the point and reliable.
How to be like Ayano Koji.
Have a point when you speak. I don't know what step this is. 5. Yeah. Step 6.
How to manipulate people.
Let the other person dominate the conversation unless it's important.
Unless what?
Unless it's important.
Okay. How to be a good listener?
8. Step 8. Observe the body language of the person you're talking to.
How to be a therapist.
None of you are close, even. Remotely.
Okay.
Step 9. Stop interrupting people.
How to be like him?
Step 10. Ask questions that focus on the other person.
How to put others before yourself?
That's too.
How to not be a narcissist?
No.
Is it too normal? Should we be guessing wacky?
Slightly more wacky, yes.
Okay.
6. Oh, wait, no. 11. Lower your volume.
Lower your volume.
How to not come off as a predator?
No, slightly more normal. I'm sorry. Learn to command respect through using fewer words.
Favorite words?
Fewer words.
Fewer words.
How to be Hitler?
What the Learn how to command respect through fewer words. Rely on your face to express yourself.
How to be a man of few words? I don't know.
You got it.
Really?
How to become a quiet person.
Okay.
You want to have a go at this?
Me? Or?
Yes.
So you want me to search up a wiki article and do it? Okay.
Yeah. Me and Cynthia will try to guess.
All right.
I thought my name's Fred.
Fuck you.
Yeah, the last time I did this, I was terrible at it, so don't have high expectations. All right. Step 1. Assess this thing's personality to see if they are the sort of thing. Actually, no, this is not good. Sorry.
How to identify woman?
Consider the way you get to work. Be absolutely certain of where your boss and other coworkers will be throughout the day. Prepare this thing's necessities before attempting this.
How to be a stalker?
Start bringing the bag at least 1 or 2 weeks prior to sneaking it in.
How to bring a bomb? How to be a terrorist?
It makes sense.
Make sure that this thing's necessities can fit inside of the box.
How to bring a pet to work?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I was giving too many details, but yeah,
No,
that is literally the exact title.
All right. I got one. Whew.
All right, let's hear it.
Step 1. Select a food item to throw.
Start a food fight. How to start a food fight.
No.
How to be an eco-terrorist.
Step 2. Select the spot from which to throw your mathematical cuisine.
What?
Sorry, your what?
Select the spot from which to throw your mathematical cuisine.
Mathematical cuisine?
Mm-hmm.
Those are 2 words that don't go together.
How to throw pie?
I'll just say most accurate so far.
Okay.
Clear the area. Step 3.
Uh-huh.
The place at which you are throwing should be devoid of objects that your food item could possibly run into. Step 4. Measure the length of your projectile. A tape measure should do the trick. Be as accurate as possible.
How to prepare to throw a pie at somebody. How to prepare to throw a pie at somebody. Like as a prank.
No.
No? Okay.
Since length is a factor, it's best to choose food items that are all the same size. Lay down masking tape in parallel strips across the floor as far apart as your projectile is long. The strip should be perpendicular to the direction you will be throwing.
How to make a food cannon.
You guys are not going to get this, but
okay.
On a piece of paper, make a column for tosses and another column for crosses.
What did you say?
On a piece of paper, make a column for tosses and another column for crosses. The tosses
how
column.
does Jesus Christ?
No, the tosses column is where you keep track of how many times you will throw your food item. The crosses column is where you keep track of how many times your item lands across one of the lines.
Oh, how to do a ball throw competition with food. Like a ball throw competition, sorry. Nope.
Get into position and throw your food. Throw just one item at a time, and once it is at rest, observe whether it is crossing one of the lines or not. If it is, follow through with the table on crosses and tosses.
Throw eggs.
Guys are off now.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
When you're done, divide the number of crosses by 2 and divide the number of tosses by that.
What does crosses mean?
For example, if you threw 300 times and it crossed 191 times, you could calculate 300 divided by 121 divided by 2.
Science experiment with food.
That's close.
Okay. Science experiment with food.
That's all the steps, by the way.
How to calculate how far you throw.
That's really close.
Oh, okay.
Want me to say it?
How to prepare to egg someone's house.
Egg someone's house.
I'll give you 30 more seconds.
How to get arrested.
I'll read some of the first steps. Select a food item to throw. Select the spot from which to throw your mathematical cuisine. That's an important part.
I said pie.
That's close. That's close. It has pie.
How to calculate the trajectory of food that you throw.
Fuck. Okay, your 30 seconds is over now, I guess.
Okay. What is it?
How to calculate pie by throwing frozen hot dogs.
Who is going to get that?
Like, did we have to get a specific food item right? Because I wouldn't know.
No. As long as you said calculating pie.
Yeah.
You guys are close to the close. Yeah, you guys got close. Kinda, maybe. Cynthia, you want to pick an article if you find one?
Sure. Let me try to find one, though. How do you find them?
You search up WikiHow articles, I guess.
I just searched up WikiHow strangest articles.
Yeah, search for something else. So I won't say it because we don't want to get the same items.
I found your article, Jamal.
Okay.
In both ways.
Shit.
First is how to calculate pi by throwing frozen hot dogs, and the one right after that is how to become a sexual predator.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Is there actually?
But I couldn't find it. I did search that one. I couldn't find it. It's not available. I think they deleted it for obvious reasons.
Okay, so 1, refrain from sprinkling certain words into day-to-day conversations.
How to change the way you speak?
Continue.
Number... Oh, it's not very clear on
don't worry with the number.
Okay. So, okay. I'm not going to say what it actually says as the main header. There's absolutely nothing wrong with wearing t-shirts, hoodies, and any other kind. No, this is too obvious. That was step 2 and no. Oh. Okay, I found a different one.
Okay.
Number 1. Explain to your children that it is natural and not always weird.
Okay, how to teach your children about how to do sex ed with your children. I'm sorry.
How to what?
Do sex education with your children.
No, Ben, why would you think that? Fucking
weird. I don't know, like what we were given, like to make it's not always weird.
Should I send you the how to not become a predator article? Continue.
It's actually kind of close.
No, like continue.
Okay. Let your kids know that there are different cultural norms.
Okay.
Okay. Continue.
Introduce it in other genders when your children are young.
Introduce it. Nope. No idea. Continue.
Model healthy body image.
It's not always weird. I still don't know. Sorry. Keep on going.
I don't know how to say this one.
If it's a step that like immediately gives it away, then you can just skip it.
It's about avoiding expressing something when you're in a family setting.
Oh, okay.
Or it's not that bad, I think. Avoid expressing your sexuality while you're in a family setting.
How to teach your kids about the LGBT.
No. You're getting further now.
Okay.
Okay, there's a second method. 1, be clean and hygienic when spending time in
this thing. Okay.
Yeah. Let each family member decide what feels comfortable to them.
What the fuck?
If it helps, I can read more.
Yeah.
You likely want to practice it as a family because you think it provides benefits.
How to take a bath together? I don't know, as a family.
What the fuck, man? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm
close.
That I'm being given.
You're saying close.
Respect boundaries set by your family members.
I'm thinking of like the most out of the box. I don't know.
Shit.
Ben's trying. 4. Set rules for when it's okay and appropriate.
How to how to make it normal to be naked around your family? I don't know.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
That's right.
It is?
How to practice nudity in your family.
Great.
What the hell is wrong with you, Cynthia? What the fuck?
This whole article has just been like me saying weird shit. You know, I was like, why? And Cynthia's like, yup, you're right. We're getting there.
Right on, brother. I hate both of you. I don't know how the fuck Ben got that. Actually, I know exactly how Ben got that. But
Did you make a single guess the entire round?
No, because it was something too weird.
It's okay. We already know you're a predator.
No, I'm not the one who named themselves that on Discord. I'm not going to say anything.
I didn't name myself a predator.
Someone else in this call did, and it wasn't me.
Shut up. It was like 5 years ago.
Lest we forget.
Lest we forget.
Man, you were like, what, like 12? And you're calling yourself a predator?
It's okay. My profile picture's a predator, so.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Is he?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of.
That's what I call it.
It's just kind of weird around children.
Yeah, that's kind of what defines a predator. Kind of what defines Benjamin. I'm sorry. Anyways, is that all for the WikiHow game? Yeah, I guess.
Yep, I think we both had it. We've all 3 of us have it.
Now let's talk about the usefulness of weapons in everyday life.
Of what?
So recently, I just saw a guy with a fucking katana just in his house. And I was like, I just started debating. Is it useful?
What would it be useful for?
That's what I'm asking.
Literally nothing.
Slicing vegetables.
Other than for simple purpose of it being ceremonial, what are the purposes of a sword in the house of an average Canadian?
Pretty much nothing.
Slicing vegetables from a longer range.
Long-range vegetable.
Oh, if you have like a really, really long vegetable and you want to cut through it.
What the fuck?
I mean, the vegetable would have to be super long on both sides, right? Because you would just cut through the shorter side.
Well, no, if you're like impractical, or for example, you have a cucumber and you don't want to cut it into circles.
You just want to cut it the long way, like an animal.
Yeah, so you take a sword and then you just cut it that way.
If I ever see a cucumber cut in half on the long side, that is.
If I see that in a house, I'm leaving the house.
I'm gonna bring that to school on Monday.
I'm leaving. You're gonna watch me. Oh yeah, I'm inviting you both to my birthday party.
You have a birthday?
I was born.
I thought you just spawned.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just reminding you. It's right on the day of the exam. Just kidding.
It isn't. Yeah, it just is not. It's like 2 weeks out.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks after exams. So, I realized something very interesting. Well, you guys can call it. Ben's favorite genre is rap music. Cynthia
probably
hates Kanye West.
I don't like Kanye West either.
Shit.
Just because I like rap music doesn't mean I like Kanye West.
No, they're not the person. We're not talking about the person.
Well, I mean, I can acknowledge his music, I guess, but
shit.
It's kind of hard to separate the person.
It's really easy, man. Bro, I'm gonna stop myself right there for legal reasons, actually. I was gonna mention possible podcast guests.
What?
He's gonna invite Kanye West to the podcast.
I would. I really would. I don't think Ben would disagree If you could get Kanye West on the fucking podcast, I'm just saying.
That would be kind of crazy.
You had some interesting takes on music, Cynthia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand music at all. I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand chords or anything like that. I just know music sound good. That's why I play it. Sometimes the lyrics make me feel things.
That's why you like Kanye West.
It's good music. Okay.
It used to be.
Good music doesn't just expire. That's not.
He's a has-been.
Maybe. I don't really like Donda that much as an album, but
you only call someone like a good artist if they can consistently release that to the present day, by the way.
No,
well, I mean,
I disagree.
If you want to only look at his earliest works but not his latest, that's not accurate judgment.
I feel like I'm gonna like some of these music if they've made good music at some point, because I could just ignore all the bad stuff and listen to it. Like, it doesn't affect my listening experience at all.
Right, but if you're judging them as like their music overall, you can't ignore their most recent.
True.
That's like if a teacher, like for example, in the beginning of the year, let's say you were getting like 100s, and then suddenly in the next half of the year you were getting like 50s.
Yeah.
They're not going to ignore the 50s and call you an 100% student. Like,
yeah, it's true. If you're gonna review like an artist critically, like their discography, then yeah, you kind of have to factor in everything. But like just as a casual listener, you can still like an artist just based on the one album, even if every other album is bad. You don't have to worry about them.
I get that to an extent, but I don't like. If you look at like, I'm thinking about film directors. Like, there's some great film directors who don't have a single miss, but there's other ones that have like amazing films and then bad films. But I don't think that makes them not a great director. So that they might have only had one real good movie.
Right, except that doesn't mean that if they keep just never releasing another like really great movie, that their reputation isn't going to take a hit like Disney right now.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen the movie, but I have heard a lot of like critique on their new movie for their 100th anniversary, Wish.
I mean, the last Disney movie I watched was Encanto, and I thought that one was pretty good. But...
yeah, Encanto was pretty good, but like, I have seen a lot of videos on like, for example, how badly made the main character is. Like, she's basically just... it's like Disney tried to take all of the main characters from their previous successful movies and then just throw it all into one character.
I don't think the main characters in Disney movies are very interesting a lot of the times. But
well, they were at least somewhat, though. Like, for example, if you think about... okay, well, at least they have clear, definitive personalities.
Mm-hmm.
And they also talked about how their songs have gotten worse. So, like, in Ariel, a whole new... sorry, not a whole new world, that's Aladdin.
Yeah.
But she has this song where she sings about how she wants to go onto land and etc. And that portrays her as more than just some selfish princess that wants to leave home just 'cause and wants to find a prince. You know? And then... but then in Wish, the song dedicated to the main character's like desires and such was so generic that you can't even tell what she wants.
I haven't seen
it. It's okay, I haven't seen the movie either.
Oh, okay.
I've just heard the songs.
Okay.
And then the villain song, meanwhile, just doesn't sound like one. All of the songs are written by a pop artist, and you can really, really tell by like all the upbeat music, and it's clearly meant to be some kind of like hit song on the radio, except because of that it's so vague.
I mean, I'm not going to make a commentary on that movie or defend that movie because I just have not seen it or like anything related to it. But yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll see it so that I can actually properly judge it. But from what I've heard, it's really bad. And it's like they try to send messages, but kind of too obviously. So the main villain basically takes people's wishes, and then he only grants a select few. And well, I mean, that was supposed to be a problem.
Yeah.
Even though he made sense. He was like, some of them are really dangerous. I can't go granting all of them. Some of them are unrealistic, etc.
Yeah. So like,
and then the main
is
character is just like, and the main character is just like, then.
Reasonable.
Oh, okay. And then the main character is like, oh, but it's the people's wishes. You should, if you're not going to grant it, you should release it back to them. And the villain's like, oh, then, but they're dangerous wishes that could cause harm to society and all, because in his previous kingdom or something, it collapsed because of certain people's desires, I think.
Yeah.
Ben's desires.
So he wanted to eliminate that. But then turns out he was being a bit too reasonable, so they had to just suddenly have him, I don't know, go power hungry and then unearth some dark magic stuff.
One who hasn't seen this movie, you know a lot about this movie.
Because I saw all of those like analyses on it.
I'm not going to argue that like portraying the villain as the good person, like portraying a good person as a villain and portraying like somebody that's not so great as a good person, like in a movie, that's obviously a valid criticism. But like what you said before about like they're not very subtle in their messaging, I feel like you can't really expect that from a Disney movie, because at the end of the day, it is marketed towards kids, right?
I guess, but it's more so like, oh, they have this villain. It's kind of like, it's more obvious than usual. Like, you have this villain, he's actually making sense for once, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then people are sympathizing with him too much, so they had him do some random evil stuff.
Oh.
And the main character doesn't really do much, at least as far as I know. She's just kind of like, she is very much a sort of like a Gen Z almost portrayal inside of a movie, if that makes sense. Where she's like protesting everything.
Protest.
Not sure how to explain it, honestly, partly because I haven't actually seen the movie, but...
I love how we're arguing about like literally nothing right now. Neither of us have seen the movie. I'm just basing it off of your statements.
Please argue about religion.
Religion?
Yes.
Let me open my Instagram threads.
No.
Every single time, like I go on Instagram, like and it shows threads that you must like. It's always like the worst thing ever. I don't know if that's a commentary on me more so than Instagram, but I don't know.
I think so.
My pastor confronted me one Sunday to tell me I shouldn't be posting about the Great Sex Rescue.
What is the Great Sex Rescue?
I'm not sure. Let's find out. Okay. What is the Great Sex Rescue? I am not searching this on my main account. Long overdue corrective to church culture, which helping couples awaken the kind of intimacy and passion God intended. Oh.
You guys are being weird on my podcast. Shut the fuck
up. Okay. You brought up religion, so I opened my Instagram threads and...
That's kind of
I don't think you intended you to take that seriously.
No, please talk about politics instead.
Apparently Joe Biden, like...
I'm scared.
I haven't even said anything. I just said Joe Biden, he loses it.
Joe Biden, sorry.
Apparently he partook in the Josh Hutcher's whistle meme.
Okay. Which is like I've seen that nonstop, constantly. Like I can't escape it. So, yes.
I think someone was counting once, like how many they saw.
What are you guys talking about? What
the Josh Hutcherson whistle meme.
What is that?
It's like a new Red Bull.
I'm gonna send you an image, and you are lying to me if you've never seen this image before.
Is it with the audio?
Sorry?
Wait, it's an image. Of course it has no audio.
Dumbass.
Because there's an audio to go with it.
Jamel, do you see it? Jamel's gone.
This thing. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay.
I mean, if you don't like the topics, you're doing it wrong.
No. The thing, how do I say this?
It's okay. If it's weird, just edit it out.
I can't. Okay. we're not gonna go into politics, guys. Please. That's like the one thing I do not want to do on this podcast.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, myself, I'm a hardcore women's rights activist, guys. I'm also 6'4".
Yeah.
Ben.
I believe in the Rhinoceros Party.
Our favorite party in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, could you give me back my Lamborghini I lent you?
What? What are you talking about?
The one I
He's trying to attract a female audience.
Yeah.
I punched a hole in my wall after learning about period pains.
Stop stealing stuff from people.
I'll stop stealing stuff from people when women and men have equal rights, finally. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm not. So.
I'm so glad I'm not a woman right now.
Sorry, there's a real life example of leaving someone unseen.
I just didn't know how to respond. Like, I'm gonna say, like, no, you aren't a woman, and you're gonna be like, oh, really?
Yeah. I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
Is that because I'm a woman?
Moving on. What are your guys's? So 2023 ended, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What are your top movies and TV shows from this year? I think that'll be a solid.
From last year? Like that came out last year or that I watched last year?
You know what? Let's do both.
All right. I don't even remember. I mean, I rewatched all of Gravity Falls, and Gravity Falls is like one of my favorite shows of all time. So I guess I would go with that.
Mm-hmm. Cynthia.
I don't remember whether it was 23 or 24, but I finally saw Howl's Moving Castle.
Ooh.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
I finally understood where that song came from.
Oh,
which song?
The merry-go one of life.
Yeah.
The merry-go-round of life. Oh, that's a great fucking song. I guessed it. Because that's the one song everybody from that.
Yeah, I wonder how.
How about you, Jamil? Favorite show / TV, like / movie?
There's so many things that came up, but favorite movie? I mean, I watched it recently with someone. You know the Godzilla film?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that is the best film this year, I think.
Was it? Interesting.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of... in my mind, it's tied with Oppenheimer.
Didn't, like, Across the Spider-Verse come out this year? Do you think it's better than that?
I think it's on... similar levels, I think
That's
Across
crazy.
the Spider-Verse...
I need to watch this movie.
No,
as good
Across
as
the Spider-Verse didn't have an ending. Okay?
Well, yeah, but, like, we're not going to evaluate, like, the second part of the movie just, like, poorly because it didn't have an ending.
Yeah, no, it's not being... It's just that my opinion hasn't formed of it. I can't connect all the strings and make it all make sense.
That is true.
So it's kind of unrated, but it's really good. You know? It's really good, but that could change depending on how they finish it. But Godzilla,
ending?
Great fucking film. Yes, Cynthia?
Oh, I was just gonna say endings really change kind of like the rating of stuff. Like,
Code guess.
if I read a really good book series, but then the ending is awful, and it's like, yeah, no, the entire series is ruined. I don't know.
It was like that for... Do you guys know Lost?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
That was a well-loved show. That, like, everybody loved that show. And they ended it by making... Oh, shit, they all actually died, and this was all some sort of afterlife, heaven, dream.
Oh.
Wow.
Single-handedly the worst ending, period.
I don't even know the context of the show, and I can already tell that's not good.
I read this
like,
one series. Yeah.
It's like Game of Thrones, where it was like so big in pop culture for so long, and then the ending just sucked, and like you just barely hear anybody talk about it anymore. It's, like that just soured people's opinion of it. What were you about to say?
I read this one book series long ago, and it was really cool. It had like a lot of cultural themes. It was about people with like guardian spirits. And then there was one part I really liked it because I thought it was going to end with the girl having to sacrifice her guardian spirit in order to save someone she loved. And I found that was really cool. But then randomly, they got to this temple and it killed all of the bad guys. Just suddenly, literally with this, it literally described these sudden rays of light weaving through the enemy and only killing the enemies. And then she got her tiger spirit back.
So it was just a complete cop-out, basically.
Yeah. It was like the author made a really, really good conflict and then didn't know how to resolve it. So you just have that.
Have you ever told Cynthia about the worst ending in media history?
Oh, what are we talking about?
We saw you draw. What else could I be talking about?
Gives me Vietnam flashbacks. So there's an unarguable worst ending in fiction. Because, like if a story is bad and the ending's bad, you don't give a shit, right? Like that makes sense. But if it's something that's great and the ending isn't just bad, it's like criminal, that's like it's single-handedly, I genuinely think it is the worst possible ending. Period. For like a thing that I've ever seen in a popular series. I don't want to. That's how bad it is. Like I don't feel comfortable with it. But might as well. So Usugi Drop. I only read the first whatever volumes. There's 7 or there's 9 volumes. I read 7. I skipped the last 2 volumes because I wanted to retain some of my humanity. But I know what happens. I couldn't put myself through that. So it's amazing. It's a great show. It's a great book thing. So what happens is that the main character is this guy named Daichi, and his grandfather or father dies. His grandfather dies, and they find out that his grandfather actually had a daughter that the rest of the family didn't know about, and so Daichi decides to adopt the daughter. And yeah, it's just a really wholesome, good, fun, show, about this, adopted father and a daughter just living their lives. Just good times. He's learning, the basics of parenting and stuff, he's struggling, but, he's doing his best. There's great moments. It's, a typical, wholesome, parent story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going. Yeah. Ben can explain the rest if he wants to. I don't even remember it that well, but I'm pretty sure they were setting up a romantic subplot between the daughter and another classmate of hers or whatever. And
yes.
It was really heavily set up and mentioned throughout the entire story, and everybody expected that was what's going to happen at the end of the story. And at the end, were they both grown-ups at the time that it happened?
17.
Or 17. She ends up getting with her adopted father at the end of the story instead of the person that they mentioned throughout, heavily throughout the entire story. That's what happened. Yes. When Janot said it was criminal, he meant it literally. Yeah.
I can't. They fucking ruined some good shit. Oh my.
What I think of that one webtoon called Lady Mint or something.
Oh no. Yeah.
It sounds kind of similar.
Yeah. But it's not even as bad. It's not even close to as bad as Usugi Drop somehow. Because it's so hard. I want to kill someone. I want to kill the author myself. Don't leave me alone in a room with that man. Actually, no, it doesn't matter if we're alone or not. We're in a room, he's gone. He's gonna apologize to God and Satan. He's gonna apologize. How much acid did a person have to do to go through that? Holy shit. The worst part is they let him publish it.
Yeah, that is true. For a manga to be published, it has to go through so many people, especially if it's a popular manga.
Yeah.
Wow.
He published 2 volumes. for the last ending, where it's just, that's where like this. Why?
Did they like realize later on that it's wrong or something?
Later on, they're like, oh, maybe no. I didn't give a shit. It's just bad. It's just a bad time. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that to myself.
How did we get here? We were talking about like our favorite things from 2023, and now we get to the worst.
Because we started talking about endings. If you talk about a really good ending, fucking Code Geass is what really made it for me.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah. I went in already seeing, like, having the ending spoiled.
Shit.
Oh.
Because I randomly saw on TikTok a clip of just Lelouch sliding down the thing dead.
Yeah.
You just okay, I'll put a spoiler alert in that ending.
So I already knew about it when I watched.
Did you still like it? Like, how was?
Yeah, it was good. Oh, it was good.
She broke something. Yeah.
No, I was my English teacher gave these two like really squishy balls.
Stress balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was playing with one and I dropped it.
No.
It's fine. I picked it up again.
I was exaggerating.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck you.
The other one's bouncy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a visual demonstration on this audio podcast.
Wow.
Oh yeah, something else that is good. What are other shows that are like solidly snake?
I think of other things that I watched last year that were really good.
Oh, wasn't 2023 when the Barbie movie came out?
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
I don't have any opinions on it, honestly.
Yeah, he seemed, just out of it when he watched it. Like when he told me about watching it. I mean, I really enjoyed Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I think that was great.
I have heard nothing but great things about it. I need to watch it at some point.
Like, maybe there's some, like, as an anime, like, I was a bit more focused on the filmmaking of JJK than the actual story, I'll admit.
Of course you were.
I like film, okay, it's a thing. So I was focused on, like, the camera angles and whatever. And it was great. Like, Studio Mappa is getting really good at emulating how anime would look like if it was shot through, like, different lenses and stuff. That's kind of Mappa's thing. They follow a more cinematic way of showing the anime than other studios. Like, Studio Trigger goes, like, the more colorful route with fluid animations, while Mappa goes for like, realistic filmmaking aspect, which I think is really cool.
I think it also has to do with the panels that they're being given, though. Yeah. Because a lot of the time they want, like, the shots and stuff to line up with what's showcased in the manga.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people were also complimenting the author, not author, the artist.
Isn't it the same guy?
Same guy, yeah, technically. Same thing. Well, people were complimenting the artist. It feels better to say artist because I'm talking about the art.
I think a mangaka is the term for manga.
Yeah, okay, mangaka. Okay, yeah, Gege. I know a lot of people talked about how Gege's art style changed in order to kind of like show more complex scenes and stuff.
I'm not talking about like the shot things. Like there's certain moments where like characters are moving and they have interactions with like the background and such. I'm like, that's actually insanely good. Like that's someone thought it out, and that's not something that could be shown in like a manga. Like they took a step to elevate it to an anime, and they didn't just copy the thing. They copied.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're copying it.
They actually added their own twist to it, which I was like,
yeah.
This is some good shit. I don't know the story, I'll be honest, of JJK. I don't know what happened. I was too busy looking at like the shots.
Just out of curiosity, I know Jamil's answer, but Cynthia, are you somebody that prioritizes like how a show looks and like the way it's framed or like in like the animation rather than like the story. Because like for me, like even if something is like the worst looking show ever, as long as it still has a good story, I might still enjoy it. So.
Well, the thing is, I watch shows for those kind of like cinematic and animation stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted a good story, I would go and read. Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, film is also a literary medium. But
film is a medium where you sit down and watch good images. Otherwise, they'll be listening to this podcast. I mean, obviously, I care like about the story a lot.
Yeah.
That's
like if I don't care, I think characters are even more important than story, because like if I don't care about the characters, then I don't care what's happening to the characters, which is the story.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why you should watch the Godzilla film. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect. It's not boring. There's action. There's Godzilla. There's good characters. There's a good Godzilla. What else do you need? You know. So watch it.
What is it even called? Godzilla. I'll just search up latest
Godzilla -1. It's the only Godzilla film in recent time that I cared about, that I didn't want Godzilla to show up. Like I was so focused on like everything that was happening that it was good, but I didn't even notice that Godzilla only appeared like 4 times in it because of how just good it was. Just everything else, like the characters, and I genuinely wanted them to succeed. Like Godzilla felt like a true natural disaster, and you didn't want him to win because there were good people in this. You wanted these characters to survive. Like in other Godzilla films, you fucking hate the humans. They're annoying. They're like, who wants to see the humans win on a Godzilla film? Not me. Especially the newer one. Not the newer, like Shin Godzilla was amazing in its own right. But like the American Godzilla films. I know you guys love Godzilla.
Yeah, me, renowned Godzilla expert, has watched a total of 0 movies.
Bro, at one point, my title on Discord was Zilla God.
That was you did beat it.
I think that's a much better name than Predator. Just saying.
Which is why I didn't judge you for it.
I mean, Cynthia's name is cool. She's had it for like the whole time I've known her.
Yeah.
But I don't mean your name, like your legal name. I mean your username.
I know. I didn't think you were talking about my legal name because I changed my legal name.
Yeah, you went from what? Eric.
Yeah, I went from an Eric to a Jessica.
The Moonlight. That's cool. Yeah, Cynthia means moon, right, Ben? Like it's a meaning of the moon.
I have no idea.
I actually still remember how I got the name.
How did you get the name?
When I was a kid, I would like role play with friends, so that I always named myself Moonlight. And then before that, the reason why I chose it as my roleplay name was because I once misheard my mom. She was saying like, "Oh, Cynthia means moonlight." So I'm like, "Okay, I'm just gonna take that directly as a name."
I see.
Then what did she actually say?
Huh?
Your mom.
Actually, she probably did say moonlight.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds about right.
I love how you have like this detailed, like this cool story about your name. Meanwhile, I just like slammed 5 letters together and got married.
Joy Killer J Miller. That's it. Change 2 letters from my name. I do think that's about it. No?
Yeah, I do think that we can end it off here. We've gone for like 2 hours.
Almost. I don't want to keep Cynthia too long. She starts being racist and sexist afterwards.
Yeah, women shouldn't have rights.
Don't say that. That's absurd. I'm gonna punch my wall if you say that again.
He's 6'3", by the way.
No.
All right, I'm gonna do the outro.
Right, he doesn't rap it a bit.
No, I don't do a rap.
He's gonna rap?
He's gonna do a cipher.
Then you should rap.
Freestyle? No,
yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip the
It's
beat.
gonna be so terrible.
No, you're gonna have to do a freestyle.
Okay.
I'll add in the beat afterwards. And edit and post.
Okay.
Then drop the bars.
Thank you all for watching the Unscripted Podcast. I hope that
Fuck you. Worst fucking rapper I've
ever heard. You made me freestyle on the spot.
Cynthia, could you? Don't fucking ignore me. Could you do a cipher? Could you do a freestyle on me? My bad. Please.
Sorry, who are you talking to?
Cynthia, please. Cynthia.
Wait, what do you want me to do?
Please do a freestyle, Cynthia, please.
No.
Please do an outro freestyle, please.
You do it.
No. Wait. Cynthia, please, just do it. For me.
I can't freestyle.
No, you can. Trust, I've heard you sing.
No.
Oh, I definitely am not using ChatGPT for me.
Great.
As the beats fade out, we'll see you soon. Underneath the stars or beneath the moon. Keep sharing, caring, and spreading the tune. Thanks for rocking with us. Until next boon.
Okay, we're ending this shit. We're ending this shit. That's
no, we're not ending this.